So yeah, you are in the town of Kleskov. The mayor / king's daughter, self-appointed king. You know this stuff about this town. Came into a rich mineral vein and deposits, and has been selling them off as precious gems. While they are not necessarily of poor quality, they are missold in general. Massive amounts of income, and so the town has had massive amounts of income, and the town has been importing masses of luxuries. As such, it has attracted the eye of you, weary adventurers, where lots of luxuries is lots of coin, is lots of jobs. No one opposes the mayor because it is such a good and constant rotating schedule, meaning that each citizen only really has to work 1 day's worth of heavy work a week. He is almost loved by the entire populace, and everyone believes that he is fair, even if a bit vain with huge ambitions. His daughter is spoilt. This much you know. However, they sort of go along with it because he is such a great leader. And you have entered said town and met in a tavern called The Worm. Spelled YWRM.
Oh, that's more disappointing.
And currently the evens are around the table and odds are around the table, and there's currently only one job going on the notice board, and it is adventurers wanted, high pay, low risk. Come see King Rigori for details.
It's on the notice board.
Correct.
Can I go and take it down?
Can I race her to take it down?
Sure.
Yep.
Roll me a acrobatics check.
Can I just like punch him away or something?
No!
Okay. Make a contested athletics check.
I'm okay with that.
I don't want to athletics. I want to slip by.
Okay, so he rushes past, grabs it. Your fist comes up. Roll me an athletics check to.
Wow.
I did it.
I roll the athletics as well.
Now you roll an athletics,
Okay.
yes.
So this is at a -2.
Mm-hmm.
9.
Your insides become outsides as your face is destroyed. No, you are hit very heavily, and you sort of spin and fall to the floor. And sort of this big character comes over, and a half-orc comes over, pulls you up, and takes the paper away from you.
Bastard.
I go to the table where Björn is.
I throw ball bearings under her feet as she tries to walk.
All
around.
right, make me a dex saving throw.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Meanwhile,
6.
yeah, you say whoa, and you fall over onto your
I
back.
run up and grab the paper out of her hand and start bringing it over to our table.
I
Okay,
wanna
make me
kick you over.
Squigs.
Okay, make me an athletics check. Contested athletics check, guys.
God damn it.
So yeah, you grab his leg and he falls onto his face.
Can I take like him and bring him to the table?
No.
Okay, you guys watch as your traveling companion is dragged by the leg over to a table with a half-orc and a bear.
Zaban shares a look with his traveling companion.
Okay.
Well,
Help.
quickly trying to get Sal. Sal, come on, let's go. Hey, you! Put our friend down.
I put him on the table like it's like meat or something in front of Björn.
Is this my
That's
food?
completely unnecessary.
And I say, this is our mission.
Ah, looks good. Can I eat him?
The paper.
Oh.
I'm afraid there might be a misunderstanding here. I think my friend wanted that paper as well.
No misunderstanding.
Well, we have the paper first. I think it's ours.
But the paper is in my friend's hand.
And we
Just
have
took
your
my
friends. I think we had an
I
impasse.
rip it out of his hand.
I'm really sorry to tell you, but we
Roll a
kind of
contested
outnumber you.
athletics, Anthony.
I'm never gonna win this.
Okay.
Nice.
Beautiful.
So yes,
Nice.
you hold on to it as it tears. You have 3/4 of the paper. She has a quarter.
Ha ha!
See, now you've gone and destroying the paper.
Zurban will make the motions to pick up Squigs and place him on the floor
What
behind him.
what race were you?
I am a.
I'm not asking you, Wade.
I'm halfling.
What you say, Wade? Anthony?
Rough.
Halfling.
Halfling. Okay.
I am
Tiny.
3'2" and 28 pounds.
I say you broke the paper, little man.
No, you broke it.
Excellent comeback.
Yep.
Good one.
I'm not good at this.
You've got her on her heels.
You're green and help. Guys, I'm stuck. Where does this insult go?
Where
You
does
done?
this insult go, Squigs?
You've got a very large underbite that is
Got him.
terrible looking. Yes.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Pers-
burn. Everything
Pers-
hurts.
Percival's just gonna slam his fist back down on their table since he's still sitting over there. What's taking so long? Do
And
you have
as,
the paper or not?
as you say this, a man walks through the door with several glasses of water, sort of juggling them in several hands. Mr. Drinkwater comes over.
Does he shout "Hail Hydrates" whilst he passes us some
don't
refreshing
know.
beverages?
I don't know, but you went and got your travelling companion's water, and now you are here.
Oh, right,
No,
he's part
I'm
of our
here.
group, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And as he's bringing it in, I'll like start running the paper over to Percy, and I'll accidentally bump into Drinkwater and knock all the water down.
Okay. Mr. Drinkwater,
was
roll me a acrobatics check.
You have committed an unforgivable sin. Oh.
The water goes fucking everywhere.
Time
There
to
is-
live up to my name. Wouldn't want to cause any inconvenience to the staff here.
I drink it straight off the
Starts
floor
drinking the
now.
water.
Oh my god.
This is what Charlie's not cubes.
Why are we traveling with these people again, Sal?
I have absolutely no idea.
I realize that some of them might have been useful on the road, but I fear that we might have to cut our losses. You seem to be of the more respectable sort.
Damn it,
Is,
Charlie, I
uh,
missed you.
The human standing about 6'8" turns to the half-orc. The name is Zurban. It is a pleasure to meet you. Please ignore our ex-companions. We appear to be looking for a job.
I see you're at a loss of words. It's very understandable.
Oh, fucking hate you,
Agreed.
Charlie. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
I realize that I
fuck.
must
Already.
switch that.
Oh god, I'm crying. Seriously.
What an entry.
It's
alright, okay.
I'm just finished. I'm just gonna...
Please
So-
don't speak of them.
So, Mr. Drinkwater is currently on the floor.
having a drink.
What's going on with this paper situation?
Well,
I ran over the 3/4 that I had over to Percy.
do I have the important part of the paper?
You have the words Sea King Rigori.
Perfect.
Percy just waits for Squigs to run over with it. What kind of job is it? What do we got?
Well, it's high risk, low risk, high reward. Sea King ravioli.
You don't have that part.
That's why I said ravioli.
Ah, I see.
Seeking ravioli. Who? What? Is that a person, or are we talking about food?
I don't know. It got ripped. I'm pretty sure it said Sea King ravioli.
Seeking, as in looking for, or the Sea King ravioli.
I hope looking for.
Good. You don't want to fuck with Sea King ravioli.
A truly famed name over the seven seas.
The infamous Sea King ravioli.
Okay, I guess we need to just start looking for this ravioli. Oh, well, let's get to
Are
it
we
then.
absolutely sure we're looking for a type of food?
Are we sure we're still associated
know-
with themselves?
I'm going by what we have here.
It's a very good point. Oh,
But are you 100% sure, Squigs?
Like 40%.
I would say you might be 3/4 sure, considering the amount of paper you have.
Yeah, but I think I got it. I think I remembered it all.
40%. Shit. One of you go over there and find out from that thing what the rest of it says. We need to be
a little
100%
racially
sure.
insensitive, but I will take that task. I'll be right back. And so he'll walk over to the half orc and kind of just approach.
Hello, thin man.
Oh, hey, how you doing? I just want to see what's on that piece of paper you got there. Just gonna read it. Don't want to take it.
It's my paper.
I understand. You know what? I hear what you're saying. I really do.
You start to
But-
hear, and as you look over to the right, you can see the tavern owner currently hammering another piece of paper into the notice board.
I immediately rush over.
Okay, make me a dex save.
Oh.
Yeah, you easily make
Oh,
it over the
yeah.
ball bearing, stepping in between them like
I forgot they were there.
Yep. Like in
Got
the
them
army training, going
gingerly
through the tires. You're just you watch his feet move impossibly fast in between as he runs over to the paper, and yep, you take it down, and the tavern owner looks at you, it's like, and takes the nail out and puts another piece of paper there, starts hammering it in. He's got this stack in his arms. He's just like, okay. He turns around.
Sorry, I'm just really vigorous about this.
He goes, you know what? He just puts a big stack of them sort of next to the notice board. Fucking adventurers.
Have a good day. See ya.
Mm-hmm.
What does the paper say? Is it the same paper?
It's the same paper, and it says C S-E-E K-I-N-G C King Rigori.
So it wasn't ravioli. Right.
It's not ravioli. It's rigori.
Rick and
Ah,
Morty?
Tony. The curly noodle.
I tap on Björn's shoulder and I like hint towards the door to start going.
Grigori.
I want to start moving towards the door.
Okay.
Do we happen to see them start moving?
I mean, they're a bear and a fucking half-orc.
So yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yeah. You see these two big figures slowly get up and start to walk through the door.
I quickly
Darius
run and grab
just
all my
immediately just starts mimicking, getting out of the chair and heading for the door. Get moving.
Eyes glued, kind of like.
Oh, what's that?
Power walking. Power walking.
Well,
See
is
anything we
everything
can
okay?
use to blockade the door with?
Okay.
DM just like.
Yep.
So this is what you're going to put energy on.
He's like,
So-
oh, they're not
Perplexed.
leaning.
There is a table. There's chairs.
I'm scrambling to pick up my barbarians as fast as I can.
I'm going to use
Yep.
a table and blockade the door on the way out using a table.
Okay.
Oh.
You pull it into position. Sure, there is now a table in front of the door.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, Percival, you walk up to it and you move it
Oh,
out
yeah.
of the way.
Well, I
However,
was just gonna try and crash straight through it.
oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Roll me an athletics check. So yeah, you run right through this table and smash it into pieces. You see the tavern owner rush out into the main room, look at his now destroyed table, look down at this man slurping water off the floor.
Another man picking up ball bearings.
Yep, someone picking up ball bearings.
And as he's walking out, he just yells back, "Drink water!"
Yeah, stay in school, and I'll go run after him.
Yep.
Stay hydrated.
Of all the names, damn it.
What's Drinkwater doing now?
Finishing up his water.
Yeah, okay, you finished drinking the water.
Alright. By the way, I
Make
have no
me a
idea
con
what the fuck's
save.
happened. I'm getting water. What's gone on?
Someone put a table in front of the door. Someone else ran through that table.
Right.
And you have just been called.
I am perplexed.
Someone has just said
and I will
drinks.
follow the words.
Okay. You stand up and you wipe your mouth and leave the tavern.
So
Yummy.
there's shattered glass, shattered table, and just
Yeah, but the
everything's
water's
a mess.
the water's
Yeah.
been cleared up. I've done my bit. We're fine.
And everyone's just charged out of the
Where-
tavern.
Yep.
How long was we all there for? We must have been there for like 2 minutes and just caused absolute fucking
Yes.
mayhem.
Absolute
Yep.
hell.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you can hear the crying of the tavern owner as he's just lost like, a lot of profit. And you guys are currently all sprinting towards this big house on a hill. I guess make me your either your athletics or acrobatics, whatever's highest for you.
Is this everyone?
Yeah.
Everybody?
This is you rushing towards.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Oh.
that one.
Oh, come on.
As long as everyone rolls low.
Right. Okay. So the half orc is just steaming ahead. Just on her heels is Zurban and Squigs. Sal, you see the sight of Mr. Drinkwater, who currently has this face coated in water, and it disturbs you so deeply, and you start to slow
Why are we
down a
running
little
after
bit.
them?
That's not even sanitary at all.
Yep,
Honestly.
yeah, yep. You slow down a couple of feet. However,
Fucking mess this guy is.
yeah, okay. So over ahead of you is these two wooden doors, very delicate and intricately designed, and that seems to be the only way to get into this house. Or the windows.
Stop and knock.
Yeah, you. All of you guys managed to sort of catch up
as she's knocking, I just won't have stopped, and I'll just keep running and probably hit the door.
Okay, make me a athletics check.
I apparently should have took proficiency in athletics. Ooh, it's a 9.
Okay, roll me a d4.
Oh, I'm taking damage.
It's gonna hurt.
Oh, 4.
You are unconscious for 4 rounds.
He's out.
So yeah, you guys watch as this halfling sprints right into the door, falls backwards. There's this good face-shaped hole, or not hole, but like an indentation in the wall in the door. And then you hear the door opens up. And there is this man with a golden crown on. It has these like really weird looking. They're like diamonds, but they've got loads of sort of intricate lines in them. They don't look like proper diamonds, but you know, to a commoner's eye, they certainly might. And yeah, he looks down at this party, and then he looks at the door that has this face-shaped indentation on it, and looks at the unconscious halfling. Can I help?
I hold up my piece of paper.
Just the bottom half.
Yeah, the piece of I have.
So you're here for the job?
Yes.
No. We're here for the job.
Yes.
I'll hold up my whole
no.
intact paper gingerly. We're here for
have the full
job.
thing.
The paper is not necessary, merely a formality, but okay, come on in.
Step in.
Yep. Everyone starts stepping in. So follow me to my study.
I want to pick up the unconscious halfling and take him with us.
Okay.
Because I'm going to guess everyone's going to forget him at the door.
Seems like it.
We do not
I'm
wish to
parched, by
associate
the
with
way.
such people.
We can get you some water if you need, sir.
Oh, thank you very much.
So
Still
yeah.
like dripping wet from the previous encounter.
Anthony, when you wake up, you're inside this lavish home. You guys are walking past these wooden walls that have these nice this nice flower. It's sort of decorated like a grandma's house. It's got like this these pale walls, but in the middle, but on the top there's like pink flowers. On the bottom there's like pink flowers as well. And it's got this weird sort of crisscross white design, but it looks like it was like he went to a town like a market, and this was the most expensive thing there. So he decided to choose it as opposed for looking for design. And you see it's got gold leaf inlaid on it as well. The floors are wooden and polished, like a very light oak. You follow him down the hallway, and it takes you into this room. He opens it up, and inside is a globe. There is then on the back side of the room is a shelf filled with books, and then his desk is just this mahogany dark wooden desk with sort of papers on it, and he goes and sits down at the main end and says, "Please stand and make yourselves at home."
I'll sit down, crisscross applesauce, like in the middle of the room.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and
Just
sit down.
stand in the middle, super
Mhm.
stoic.
Well, you also my invitation for a job. I must confess it is not my work that needs doing. It is more of a request of my loving daughter. She'll be along shortly. She is out at the moment with one of her servants. But while we wait, I suppose we can get into detail about the job. Well, I don't entirely know what the job is, but I can offer you all a sum of 100 gold each. And she has assured me that the mission is just one of negotiation, and it should be fine.
What kind of negotiation?
Again, you will have to wait for her. Cletus, and you hear this man say, "Yes, master. Fetch this man a drink of water? Anything for anyone else?
Do you have like flavored water? Put some like lavender in it.
Yeah, sure.
Little man has taste.
Butts. Taste butts.
Okay.
I'll take an ale.
Ale. Yeah.
You have some like apple cider, something like that.
Yes, we have cider.
Magnificent.
Fancy.
Wonderful. You had them, Cletus. Off you go. Yes, master. And he walks off. 5 minutes pass. He comes back, and you get your drinks. It's just sort of awkwardly stood there, and he sat there waiting for his daughter.
Finally.
Oh, stop. Stop it.
Okay.
You're such a fucking asshole.
So good.
Yep.
Yep. This used. Yeah. I missed this.
No, you didn't.
No, I did. Oh, I did.
Alright.
Why do you
Didn't
think we
want
named
Charlie
an
to be
entire game after you?
Yeah. But
So, you guys wait patiently. Okay. Eventually, you hear this wish-washy young female voice as she comes walking into the house. She goes, Papa, is he in here, darling? And she walks over to the room. Says, we have guests. Yes, these are the men that have responded to your correspondence. Oh. And they're okay with the pay? And he looks to you.
Oh, the pay is just a side to working with you. Wonderful.
Oh. Okay.
I roll my eyes.
How old does she look?
of course you want to know.
Question.
Good.
12. No.
That's what I was like. Oh,
She's mid-20s.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not a child. Good.
Not getting arrested today, folks.
Not yet. She goes, can I speak to them alone? Of course, my love. He stands up, walks past her, and she smiles. As he leaves the room, she closes the door. I'm glad you have found us well. I don't usually deal with your sorts, but the work needing doing is important. You are adventurers. I'm sure you've seen nasty and evil things before.
The worst things.
I would like you to come with me. And then she goes ahead and she opens the same door. You see her father stand outside, and she says, we will not need you, Papa, okay? So furrows his brow but walks off. She leads you out, then up these stairs. You guys in this long train follow her.
Darius is trying to, or Percival is trying to stay near the front.
Okay, yeah. She leads you up into this room, which is just disgustingly pink. It is very spoilt young girl's bedroom. There's a big royal bed, unnecessarily large. Could probably fit 3 giants on it. It has all these pillows on it, different shapes, unicorns, and all this fancy shit. This royal red curtain all around it, which seems excessively expensive. The room in general is quite ridiculous. What catches your eye almost immediately is you hear this soft noise from the sort of the corner, and as you look over, you see this small white silver dragon. Very, very small. It's about the size of, I was going to say a very large parrot, but that could be any size.
True.
It's about 3 foot 3 foot long, which you guys know for a dragon is very, very quite small. And it is in this big golden cage hanging from the roof. You can see it has 3 slash marks on its right wing, and its muzzle is currently its muzzle has currently got a muzzle guard on it, keeping its mouth closed. And it doesn't seem too fidgety. It seems pretty placid here. You may sit on my bed if that is what you wish.
Immediately run over and jump onto the bed.
Okay, yeah, she has a look of disdain, but
shoes all over the bed.
Yeah.
Percy just folds his arms and shakes his head.
Kind of glance around the room. I love what you're doing with the place. It looks fantastic.
So she then moves this veil away from her face that's sort of been covering it, and she pulls it to the side. This is one of the least attractive women you've seen in your travels.
I kind of cough as I'm having a sip of water.
Yeah. She has this toothy underbite, this nose that's sort of crooked to the left. She has this weird concoction of moles beneath her right eye that sort of follow upwards. Not that moles are unattractive, but this particular specimen of a human lady is one that would, in 99% of the time, be considered unattractive. Her teeth are sort of spread wide and yellowed. Yeah, it's not a great thing to look at. And in fact, you often find your eyes wandering to this beautiful silver white dragon, where it sparkles and very, very, very beautiful in comparison. And sometimes it's easier to look at it as opposed to her. And she notices that often you guys are looking at it, and she says, this is my companion, Dezeld. She sort of walks over and goes to stroke the dragon, and it doesn't resist. It just sort of sticks her hand through the bar and strokes it. It just sort of sits there, placid.
It's like most of us.
Yeah. This is what I suppose you want to know about the job, yes?
Please.
Probably.
Where's the ravioli? Wait, hang on. Don't worry.
What?
No.
No, we got that wrong. It's rigatoni.
Rigor mortis. Right, okay.
Are you trying to say my father's name?
Yes. No. What was it again?
Rigori.
Where's Rigori? No. Yes, Rigori.
Ragnori.
She gives you this look of disdain, and
go back to drinking my water.
If it was possible, you would no longer exist. Like her acknowledgement of you goes so minimal that you become shadow.
I'm visible to her.
You've just exited existence to her.
Yeah. So, yep, you go back to sipping. She says, well, I don't know what my father had in the advert, but my beautiful Dezeld is in great peril. You see, her mother is trying to get her back, but her mother cannot look after her. When we found Dezeld, she was hurt and she was sick. She was suffering from the worms. And we've had to pay her money just to stay away. But we're starting to run low on money for the dragon, so...
So
you want us to kill
it? To go kill a big dragon?
You do not have to kill it. You can tell it to go away. But as you can see, I really love Dezeld. The muzzle is stopping her from biting off her stitches on her wings.
What did happen to her wing?
At the dragon in the cage.
Yeah.
Does it seem to be just like, oh, what's it called? Like, when you're just
In distress?
resignated to your fate, or does it seem to be actually kind of being okay with all of this?
Roll me an insight check.
Sure.
Is it just biding its time
5.
until it dies?
Yes.
It seems just, alright to be a placid.
Oh, sure. What do I know?
Yeah, just a big dumb half-orc.
I mean,
What do you
yeah.
know?
That's racist.
Sue me.
It's fantasy, it's okay.
No, that's not right. We're not having this.
Fantasy racism.
Goblins
is okay
are real
if it makes
people.
sense. Goblins are monsters, and you need to accept that.
Why must you hold these thoughts?
Have to point out that there's huge inside jokes going around on this, so for the new people,
Yeah. So,
so don't freak out.
if you do want to take on the task, just be careful of the Nikosi on the way there. They're a very selfish and aggressive type of catfolk, and their meat celebration.
What are they called again?
Nikosi. Nkosi.
What are they celebrating?
Silence. They're celebrating silence.
He has to look it up.
He forgot the script.
I wonder which book is flipping.
Guys, just go to page 4. Page 4, everybody.
Half-orc
Okay.
lady.
It's not one of the nice ones, I guess.
Half-orc
No,
lady?
it's laughing. No, it's not one of the nice ones.
Nice to meet you.
Winter's Crest.
Winter's Crest. I have never heard of such thing. Good celebration?
Well, it is the month of giving. The day of giving.
Is that why you're gonna give this little baby dragon back?
Oh, no.
Oh. You're gonna keep the baby dragon?
We are good friends.
What happens when it gets bigger?
I feel like you're asking too many questions. This is okay. The baby dragon is completely yours. It's beautiful. You're beautiful. It's great.
Roll a deception check.
You can see you actively wince when you say you're beautiful.
He's saying this, but not even looking at her.
Oh my goodness! No, you look into her eyes and soulful gaze, and manage to keep down that weird feeling of sick in your stomach as you tell her this.
Beautiful.
And yeah, she seems so convinced. In fact, she blushes a little.
That look grotesque in nature?
Oh yeah, it's this big,
It's
it's big queasy smile with these teeth that are sort of offshooting at different angles. It seems like she probably doesn't get called that a lot, and also doesn't believe it when she gets called that a lot. But with you,
What a shame.
with you, it looks like she really believes you. You find her beautiful.
I feel like that's a bad thing.
Hmm.
Because she gets whatever she wants.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There's a dungeon
Listen,
for you
guys,
waiting.
we're about to get some more money, alright?
you might find yourself muzzled next to that dragon.
Yeah.
Yo!
Percy just gives like an off glance to Sal and just like, you just said that? And then he motions back towards the dragon. So what happened to its wing?
When we went to adopt or take over, we noticed that the little one was not being fed properly. So when we went to take her, she didn't know what she wanted and fought back and accidentally hurt herself.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah,
Sure.
Can I as well? Alright, well.
Over.
Mm-hmm.
She has no idea what she's talking about. She's just made that up. She isn't aware of how it hurt itself.
Okay.
She was probably not even there.
Percival just nods. So, how much time do we have to complete this job?
Well, as soon as possible. She sort of looks dreamily eyed over at you, Sal.
It's bad luck.
Yep.
Oh god.
Glare of a
I just give
banshee.
her a little wink.
You monster.
Just looking around, is there anything like small that would be easy to steal?
Oh, there's plenty
Reading
of
my
small
mind.
shit to steal.
Oh god, why?
God damn it.
We got this.
In fact,
Like just-
there's a ring on the floor. You just take it. She doesn't notice.
Oh, okay.
You just
Sure.
pick it up. There's just shit everywhere.
I mean, I'm technically invisible to her now. So. Yeah.
I give a small little bow almost, and I say, I will perform this task for you, and I walk away.
Like a
Okay.
curtsy.
Wait, did she tell us where to find this dragon?
Other side of cat
This information
people.
is provided, yes.
Okay.
Sorry?
I'll confusedly bow
Mhm.
as well. And as I walk out, I'll grab another thing.
Yeah, you steal this necklace. In total, you've got, let's say, 12 gold's worth of jewelry.
Is she
Just
wearing
gonna leave.
anything that
Yeah,
looks
so
valuable?
we're just gonna leave.
Yeah,
Or I'm leaving.
Yeah,
she's
I'm
got a
leaving as well.
lot of value on her. She's got necklaces, earrings, a nose piercing, lip piercing. She's got these bracelets,
Got
like
gold
they got.
teeth.
Yeah, no, she's got these.
Yikes.
You think they're golden teeth, then you get a closer look, and they're dead teeth.
Oh.
Fucking Christ.
No, I'm
just
just,
leave.
I'm playing. But she's got these out on her arm. She's got these braces, well, not braces, but like bracelets, going up her arms and all this.
I'll kind of reach my hand out for hers in kind of like a half bow,
She takes your hand.
Oh.
and I kind of
It's really wet and clammy.
oh,
Oh.
It is. Of course it is.
You can softly hear her go.
Mouth breather.
Jesus.
Are you showing any signs of
got a mouth
discomfort right
breather.
now?
I'll kind of just like concentrate on her eyes and like make each other make us like lock eyes, and as I'm looking eyes, I'll say like a few like just weird words,
Mhm.
like just compliments, and I'm gonna try and squeeze her hand like gently as I'm reaching for the other wrist to get one of the bracelets.
Give me a
Okay,
sleight of
more
hand
water
check
comes out.
with advantage because she's so infatuated.
Kiss her.
Got a plan.
Oh,
Oh, no.
God.
Oh.
You better steal something real good if you're gonna kiss her. Hey.
27.
Nice.
Yeah, you hear her breathing get heavier, and you slide this this like sort of wrist-sized bracelet off her hand without her even realizing.
And with that,
It's
I will give
prelude.
a exaggerated bow, and I
Yeah.
will leave.
Yeah, she's breathing as you walk out. Yeah, add to bracelet 25 gold.
Man, that doesn't feel worth it.
I'd wash my hands after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink
I
water. Can I
got-
give some water, please?
I got half the amount, but for no effort at all.
So yeah, as you guys sort of come downstairs, it's been about 10 minutes at most. You notice as you're starting to walk outside, this small layer of snow has started to rise, only about a centimeter. But the snow, it's not a heavy snowfall. It's quite gentle, but it's quite thick as well in nature. And it's making it pile up quite quickly without it being almost, without it being devastating to walk through.
I have to enjoy the snow here because I'm not getting it in real life.
It's snowing right now. This is
Would
like super,
would I
super
know
nice.
what
Really?
color dragons produce?
Yeah.
What kind of abilities?
Right, I'll see what you're putting down. I'm picking it up. Yeah, no, yeah, you'd certainly know that white dragons are able to perform, or white dragons in general, especially if they're the bigger and the stronger the dragon, the more likely the area around it is to conform to its natural habitat. So if this dragon was powerful enough, it could be doing this, or there could be another one nearby, or it is just December and really cold. But yeah, that is something you that could be possible.
It was white dragon, not silver.
It biologically it's white, but it looked white
Okay.
and silver. Like
Gotcha.
it was so its white coat was its white scales were so like beautiful and intricate that they almost look silver. Yeah.
Awesome.
And we knew where this dragon was? The direction or something?
Yeah, she's giving you the information of how to get there. You have to basically follow the riverbank, which there's a river that runs right by the village, for their fresh water.
Did we know an approximate like distance or time, travel time?
Yeah, we'll say it's about 4 hours worth of travel.
And what time is it?
Now it's getting to midday.
Sure. I start walking.
I follow suit.
All right.
Would it be possible to retroactively have purchased winter clothes? Or
Sure.
would I have to do that? Okay, cool.
Can we be in winter clothes because it's December and cold?
Yeah, so as you guys walk out, all of a sudden, like, it freezes, and then pops, and you guys are all in these
Oh,
furs
perfect.
and...
Perfect.
Do I need it? Because I
Anyone's ears
already
do
got
something
fur.
funny? Yeah.
I mean, do you want a fur coat, or are you happy to be a bear?
Well, I mean, a bear wearing fur coat is kind of a bit fucked up.
Hey, I don't know.
Wear the skins of your cousins.
But yeah, if you want to just...
put up by everyone wearing fur coats.
Yeah.
People.
I mean, you're kind of used to... You know, you don't have to be happy about it, but you're kind of used to it. A lot of people wear fur during this sort of time of the year.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so you guys start walking off in your now fur-covered, coated bodies. Or if you want to be sort of, you know, faux leather or faux fur, if you wish, if you are in support of the environment.
Always vegan.
Or vegan, yep.
I'm going to be wearing a coat made entirely out of raccoons.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no.
Not even
Not
not
skin,
fake either.
just
like,
raccoons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's like 3 layers of raccoons on this halfling.
Briggs, why do you wear raccoon fur?
Is stylish. Okay, I'll kind of like do this, and you'll see some of the raccoon tails dangling on it.
Yeah, and you can see the heads are still on it as well. In fact, most of the way it's stitched is like it's like a
Just
almost like human
String.
centipedes. They're like
Yeah.
their nails
Oh,
are attached to the
God.
to the tails.
Jesus.
It is a disgusting coat.
It's a
It
little
is-
more gruesome
yeah.
than I thought it would.
It's also just a disgusting coat. It just does not look pleasant whatsoever.
But I bet you it was cheap.
In fact, on the back of it, it's got this big advert on it called
Rob's raccoons.
Ratuska Krupik's Tannery, and you were actually paid 2 gold to wear this.
Yes.
Ugh.
Money in
I
the
have a-
pocket.
I have
That's
to tell you,
possible.
that thing is disgusting.
Oh, why do we keep these people around again?
They have their
Entertainment.
uses.
So yeah, you guys start walking towards the bank, and along the bank, and about an hour and a half passes before you see this odd scene. You look over to the right, and there's this wooden boat on the water, and it's sailing down. However, on it has these boxes covered in red paper, and some of them have bows on them, green bows, and then towards the back of the boats there's like these piles of gold. And you're just watching as they're slowly sinking down river. And then something that absolutely horrifies you to your core. You watch as one of them just tips falls down off this waterfall. And you can hear off in the distance this cheering and yipping, and all sorts of valuables piled on valuables piled on side. And each time one of these boats fall off the waterfall, you can hear this loud yipping, cheering, and screaming in happiness.
Is it people or creatures?
People
Is
are
it
known to yip.
the
It's like-
tabaxi that we were told about?
You assume so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite a loud, and as you sort of heading further down, you can see before this waterfall there is this group of these cat-like folk who are like just sort of drinking and having fun. You see this. Some of them are playing cards. And it looks like they're just watching the boats go past. And every time one falls down, they start cheering. Some hug. Seems like they're a pretty happy bunch.
Well, yeah, they're getting free shit just coming down the waterfall.
Well, they're before the waterfall. It's flying off the waterfall.
Oh.
They're watching
Just
it.
laughing.
They're watching it go downstairs, go off the waterfall.
And we're walking towards them on our side of the river.
Correct.
Would
What's
they
at the
notice
bottom
if
of
we
the
tried to
waterfall?
take
You can go
something?
and check if you like.
Can I do it stealthily?
You'd have to go all the way up to them, then around. This is going to take like half an hour.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Go all the way around if you want to do that.
I feel like that'll take too long.
Could they easily see us if we tried to like hijack one of them boats?
The boat could hold about 2 of you. That's the amount of space on there. You also assume it is piled with gold and stuff. Like that shit's probably gonna sink. It's probably built like the water level on these boats is pretty high.
Right, but if we tried to like steal the
If
boat,
you try to
as
stop
in
one, I mean,
yeah.
the flow. If you go in and took a boat, they might notice one missing. They might not.
Hey, Halfling, how much do you weigh?
28 pounds.
How far do you reckon I could throw that?
Pretty fucking far, yeah.
Halfling, would you protest if I tied some rope to you and threw you at that boat?
Nope. Go for it.
Let's fucking do it.
The halfling grapple.
Okay.
Indeed.
Roll me an athletics check.
You imagine like swinging him over his head.
Okay. So you bring him up. You. Whee! As he goes flying towards the boat.
I'm just
Now
gonna kind of arms open and just try to
Yep.
grab shit. As I
make
go.
me.
Like hungry hippos.
Oh,
but
so you're
with
not,
halflings.
you're not trying to get on the boat. You're just trying to grab gold and
No,
stuff.
I'm just trying to grab stuff as much as
Okay.
I can.
God damn, you meant to
Roll me-
grab the boat. We tried to the whole boat to shore.
Yeah, but I'm grabbing stuff.
God
Roll
damn
me
it.
a sleight of hand check while you have the time to grab stuff. Like this is a speed type process.
19.
Okay, you grab one of the presents. You pile a bunch of coins on there, and a few silver baubles. And yeah, you're holding on to them for dear life as you plop into the water.
I now hope I get pulled back.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him back, of
Right.
course.
Make me an athletics check to see how quickly you can do this. Okay. So as you're pulling him, the river is pulling him down towards the group, and you're sort of like pulling him in. Keen, make me a stealth check with disadvantage, considering.
Excuse me, who?
Squigs.
Squigs.
Squigs, that's what I said. Make me a
With
stealth check disadvantage because you are currently logging very.
12? It's still pretty good.
Not bad. It could be worse.
Oh god.
Okay. So yeah, you roll onto shore and then start to walk away. And every few steps, like a coin will drop, and you're starting to stealth away.
Oh, and I can use I have. I don't know if this helps, but I have the halfling thing, and then I also have skulker, so I can hide in like lightly obscured and.
Sure. Yeah, you get far away enough,
Okay.
and now you are fully obscured. As the like misty snow comes down, yeah.
So what did you get?
What did I get?
Yes.
It's just gonna be a bunch of old shit.
You got 20
Go
gold
for it.
pieces.
Okay.
You found so 32, 41 gold's worth of like jewelry and baubles and stuff like that.
Ooh.
And you open up the present. And inside it looks like children's toys.
Oh no.
I kind of feel bad now.
I'll kind of like see that it's kids' toys, and I'll close that one up and kind of
Throw it back in the river.
Bjorn wants to pitch it back over there.
Just throw it back at the boat.
Yeah.
I visibly facepalm.
I don't want to steal from children.
God damn it. We just take their money, we leave them the toys.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we're gonna split this gold 50-50.
I'll hand you just the 20 gold, and then I'm just gonna keep all the baubles and shit.
I'll accept that.
Which I have written in my inventory as baubles and shit.
Yeah. I'm then gonna untie the rope from around you and put it back in my bag.
That's our most successful heist we've ever had. Think of that.
You know. I hadn't thought of that.
Simple and
Nice.
clean.
Right. We done.
Yeah, we can continue now.
I
Oh,
suppose we
we're
should
still
stay
going.
on task now.
How many tabaxi roughly can we see in front of us?
On this shoreline, there is 5.
I'm not prone to violence.
Are you saying we're gonna rob them?
And to just
What are you
bulldoze right
implying?
through 5 of them. No, just that they don't remember us because they were knocked unconscious. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying we gotta go through it somehow. Whether it's through violence or... I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do.
I mean, what if they just let us walk by, though?
All good to assume. They could be decent people.
As they're discussing it, Percival just starts heading straight through. Starts walking.
Okay.
I'll
I
follow
don't know
suit.
why we're discussing this at all.
Okay. I'll make sure to really tuck away all the shit that I stole.
Okay.
How far is the shoreline from where we're walking on the road?
Well, you're walking along the shoreline.
Oh, we're along the shoreline. Okay.
Follow the river for roughly 4 hours.
So you guys are walking right through the camp.
Apparently.
I mean, is there
There's no
I
way
mean,
around.
yeah, that's what I'm curious. Are we just
Well,
set
you can-
along the shoreline, or can
you
we
can
go
head it,
around?
or you could go around them on the other side.
Like on this side of the river, I don't want to cross the river.
No, you don't have to cross the
Yeah.
river. You could, there's like there's infinite or like there's like a forest sort of area to the I guess the left of them. You could sort of walk into that and try and go around if you wished.
We were informed to avoid them, so
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
well, I don't mean just plowing right through them. I thought we were just stuck in that area. No, in that case, go around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me stealth checks. And disadvantage if you have heavy armor.
Yep.
19. Followed by a 4.
And then a 2.
Oh boy, I want to make sure I sit real far away from those clanky ass motherfuckers.
Me and Squigs are fine.
All the paladins fucking fail miserably.
So yeah, you as you're walking through the tree line, you hear eat, 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 from above, and then you hear rustling and sort of looks like jumping, like a this black creature jumping from trees.
Can I get a good look at what it might be?
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception check.
Sick.
It is a shadow in the night as it just jumps from tree to tree. It's difficult to keep track of.
There's a demon hunting us.
3 red dots appear on your chest.
As they're kind of very clearly being followed, can I hang back like 15 feet from everyone? Okay.
Cool. You can see this these creatures starting to run into the forest, and they are very, very fast. Some of them go down onto all fours. And they're barreling towards the group as they're trying to sneak, but very
this
evidently
is way
not.
more terrifying than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my weapon out and ready, just in case.
I'll pull out my violin.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Incoming.
take out my weapon.
Ready for
Nothing
battle.
more intimidating than pulling out the battle violin.
There's like a bayonet on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Just having a sip.
I really hope this is a manageable number of tabaxi coming to kill us.
It's all of them. All tabaxi.
Every
It's
tabaxi ever.
Oh, have you set your HP yet?
I have, I think. I've probably got something wrong though, knowing me.
Oh, you're using a
Yes,
different
knowing
sheet
you.
from the one I gave you. Okay, that's fine. Which one are you using?
The one that used to be for the last guy.
Where the right, here it is. Robert Drinkwater, there he is. Right. I'm going to use a picture of a pile of gold for you because that's not working right now.
That's fair enough. Could go for water. Can always be one.
Yeah, I don't have a picture of water handy,
Fair enough.
funnily enough.
No, you don't. You don't have a picture of water on standby. Honestly.
Right, okay, that's you. Let's get fucking dynamic lighting off.
Oh wait, how dark is it?
It's not dark, it's just slightly
Okay.
obscured.
Okay.
Right, okay, there we go. That's one done.
It's a map.
It is a map. Right, and there's the
Part of the
presents and the
gold
I'm
boats.
a map, I'm a map, I'm a map.
Okay, Zerban, you've got a picture, wonderful. There we go. Let's have that represent your HP for ease. Done. Go over here. Who else is there? Tal. Down. Show name. HP. Wonderful.
Who's the smiley face.
Over.
I've just drawn a smiley face. It's to keep me happy from this weird ass party.
Over. There you are. Squigs. Bjorn. Who am I missing? 1,
Person.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Percy down at the bottom. That's right. Why would Percy work? Oh, it's because I made the token ages ago and it's been deleted. Alright, here we go. That's Percy.
Thank you.
Show name, HP. In caps for some reason. Fuck it. And who is this? Bjorn. HP's already set. That's brilliant. And done. Right. Arrange yourselves up at the top.
So I was behind everybody, so I'll put myself like right here.
You'll place yourself over here. That's the back. And you,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so over here. They're coming from your right.
Oh, got it.
You kind of got me like dead on.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So you can see this one, the singular tabaxi kind of individual starting to run over. And as they get about 30 foot away, they slow down to a walk and start shouting, "Ay, ay, ay!"
Oi, oi.
I will respond with, hey, hey.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good idea.
And it
Sounds a bit racist.
turns its head. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
We've come to celebrate with you.
To celebrate Winter's Crest?
Yes!
Then come. Oh, why the subterfuge?
We didn't know if it was invite only or it was an open invitation.
So long as you are not stealing.
No,
I
never.
would never think of such a thing.
I personally have not stolen anything. Would you like some water?
We have spirit.
Oh. Everyone's always got a spirit.
Come.
Of course.
Okay. Starts taking you to the shoreline. Welcome
Oh, God.
to Winter's Crest with the Nicosi. And you, as you watch another boat fall off the edge, it sort of all of a sudden it starts screaming and cheering, and sort of like makes you guys sort of jump uneasily. Come, watch the falling.
I don't like this.
What's the falling?
Every year we give thanks for what we have survived, and so we give gifts unto our Lord,
Who is your lord?
Nicosi.
Okay,
Who's Nicosi?
sure.
We are Nicosi. You are Nicosi.
We are Nicosia.
Yes.
We are
Nicosia
all
is in all of
Nicosi.
us.
Yes.
We are all God.
No. Blasphemy.
Jesus, dude.
That flipped.
God
What
damn
have you
it.
to say? Nicosia is in all of us.
Yes.
I knew that.
Slightly violated.
Would you like to give a gift?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
very little. Here
I
is
have
5
nothing in
gold.
my inventory.
A weapon?
But I have an explorer's pack. What do I have there that I don't need?
I seem to have 2 holy symbols. I might as well hand one of them over.
Blasphemy.
Okay, yeah, they take it.
I hand over a torch.
Okay. Ah. So that Nicosi may see the way in the dark. Very thoughtful.
I have next to nothing, but I give him 5 gold.
Okay. Ah, sharing in the wealth that Nicosi has given you. Very good.
I knew that. Yes.
Durban wishes to give Nicosi some rations in case he gets hungry during the winter.
Ah, yes. Share what that's own end. That is very good. All must eat. Yeah, and take some.
I'll give Nikosi the jewelry that I took from the girl.
Goddamn.
Ah, such
Not
valuables.
even the stuff you stole from, just the jewelry you stole from someone else.
A gift for Nikosi. One most appreciated, yes.
Why is it wet?
Okay. Is that all?
So we're not dead.
So yeah, they sort of this cheering goes on. Drinks are passed around. Just seems like they're sort of celebrating. It's a bit annoying because they keep screaming every time the boat goes over the edge.
It's all in good spirits, one would assume.
Yeah, and as you go to look over at the waterfall, you see as these boats literally are just falling down into the water below, and just sort of shatter and sink.
Where do you get all this stuff?
Nikosi Nikosi very resourceful.
What happens to the stuff below?
Nikosi claims it.
So, like, you guys go down there and pick it back up?
No, Nikosi.
The deity.
You mean the god or someone
Boy,
else?
this
with
naming
Nikosi
scheme is
inside
real
them?
confusing.
Who packs the boats?
Everyone must pack the boats. It is tradition.
How do you have so many boats?
We make the boats all year round.
Just to destroy them?
Yes, why not? You kill the animals just to eat them. It is the same.
Yeah, but I don't raise the animal.
Why not?
He has a point.
We don't raise the boat, we just make it.
So you spend all your time making boats to then just throw them off a waterfall?
You spend all the time hunting animal just to put it in your mouth.
No, I don't do that.
But others do.
Yeah, that's why I'm not those people.
Well, maybe you are just stupid.
Just seems very
Yeah.
confusing. How do you have time to make all the boats and collect all the stuff?
Nikosi are very large.
So, what do you guys do when you're not preparing for Winter's Crest?
All sorts. We hunt, we make, we trade, we do everything.
Like a perfectly normal society.
Nikosi have to
They
learn.
just steal shit from people and then throw it off a waterfall.
I don't think you're in a position to say that, you thieving shit.
But I didn't throw it off a fucking waterfall.
But you did steal it. That is morally
Okay.
wrong.
So,
I really want to just go to the bottom of the waterfall now. I feel
I
like
know.
we'll be
Um,
Well,
dead.
if they don't see it.
We
well-
should not do that.
did anyone refuse a drink?
I did.
You refused to drink?
I
I
did
Yes.
not.
pretended
Percy did too.
to drink
I
it,
was
kinda,
drinking
like,
water,
very-
so I would have given
very
mine to someone else.
deceptively.
Okay. Okay.
I'm guessing it was like ale that was being passed around or something like that.
Yeah, it's a drink of alcohol.
Yeah, no, I'm
Drink
drinking it.
water.
Okay.
You'll never guess this. Drink
If-
water.
If you did participate in a drink, I would need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Unless
Sorry, say that again.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, unless you are an elf.
That is 19. I do not have disadvantage.
Okay. So your guys' eyelids start to feel droopy, but you sort of resist the urge. And this cat-like creature is trying to get you guys to drink now more.
I
Please.
knew it.
Have some more.
They steal your shit when they get you drunk and then they throw it off the fucking waterfall.
They're trying to roof us.
Would you like some water?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I notice them very clearly trying to like roofie everybody?
Oh, well, I would assume they just
Is
appear
it
to be.
is it noticeable that we're being
Yeah.
affected really easily by?
You guys, I mean, it's up to you guys. Like, you managed, you rolled pretty high, as you didn't, you just sort of, your eyes start drooping, you're like, oh, whatever, no. You know, you're used to staying awake, so it's not very obvious.
Does this stuff taste good?
Yes.
Then I will partake in another drink.
Okay.
Fuck it, I'm gonna take another one.
Okay.
I would just
I'm
like
drinking water.
I would just like
So
to kind
am
of
I.
slowly start to blend in and slowly phase myself out of this party.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm off for a piss. Bye.
Yeah, like I would to go get something and never came back.
Yeah, sure.
I would like to just like hide over here.
So as the night starts to go on, you learn this character's individual. Its name is Misha. And Misha likes to talk. As it starts to get about an hour later, sort of the demeanor starts to change.
Have they been drinking, or are they just trying to?
Yeah, they've been drinking.
Come back and just sit down here.
Yeah, okay. You have.
How does her demeanor be?
So it just from this like happy fourth, it sort of is more relaxed. You have been very generous to Ngozi.
Indeed.
Yeah. Yes.
Shame I couldn't give more.
Yes, it's very good. Ngozi will be pleased to see you.
I
Okay,
don't
good
need
to
to be
see you.
familiar. No, there's no need.
No, but it is the way.
Would you like to elaborate?
Well, most resist this method, but we would like to send you to Ngozi.
You're going to send us over the waterfall, I'm guessing.
Yes, of course.
Of
Percival
course.
just starts drawing his hammer.
Creatures sort of okay, and screams the yee again.
I'm going to get out my axe.
There's
Squigs,
Yeah.
make me a stealth check.
Don't get me wrong. I'm all for jumping off waterfalls and all, but I really need to take a dump. I'll see you later.
Sorry, I really had to pee.
That's fine. Stealth check.
$27.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Right next to you is one of the it's one of these creatures. It doesn't seem to have noticed you, however, and it currently has a bow drawn. Here.
Yeah.
And there is that someone's hit. And from behind you, Robert, you hear the sound of a weapon coming out of its scabbard. I need you all to roll me initiative. So for the newer players to roll 20, if you go to your character sheet, make sure you have your token clicked, so it's like selected, and then click the initiative button, and it will add you to the order automatically.
Fucking 4.
I've had plenty of to drink.
Ah,
About 3.
Got a 4 and a
So-
3.
I will be right back. I will go grab
oh
this
my gosh,
beverage.
Squid. You monster.
I wish
waiting
this
on
was
one
a real
more.
character.
Wonderful.
Who knows? Maybe you won't hit with him either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
probably.
so true.
Okay, so from the top, we have Squigs.
Okay, so because he doesn't see me, I can move away without attack of opportunity, yeah?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm going to move 25 feet to
He
the next
attacks you.
bush.
No, I'm kidding.
To the next bush here.
Yep.
I am going to... Can I see this guy right here?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot him.
I'd say it's obscured, however. So that
Oh.
would be disadvantage.
Then maybe not.
Okay. So there is a 60-foot cone around everyone. Past that, you cannot see without like clear
Okay.
sight.
So I'll shoot this guy then.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll shoot... Fuck.
Mm.
Never mind, I'll shoot this guy.
Yep. Okay.
Is it at advantage?
Why would you have advantage? Oh, yep. Yep. Yes,
For
it
being
is.
hidden? Cool.
An 18 will hit. 10 damage.
And
Nice.
sneak attack for an extra 6.
This one dies.
Yes. And then I will bonus action hide.
Do I have music on this? No, I don't. Okay. Right, this one is
Ooh,
going
that is
to
good.
yeah.
Commitment.
If only I could talk while also making that noise.
Some way.
So, seeing as you've just shot, this one turns, see you, and runs.
What, 13 isn't good enough?
It is not. 30 feet towards you. And pulls out this wicked-looking throwing knife.
Ooh.
Wicked.
Wicked, radical, bro.
Sure.
Sure, dude. Is this gonna launch at you? Looks like they're having difficulty throwing it though. As they roll a whopping 12.
That'll miss.
Wonderful. Over.
So this in front of me is the Mikai?
Misha. Yep.
Misha, sure. It looks to be the leader, or?
It was the one that was up front and talking.
Sure. Channel Divinity Vow Enmity on that one.
Going hard.
Attack with advantage. 19 for 7.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, that hits. Or 7. Right. Next up, coming out of the woods, behind you, Bjorn, you hear sort of the ruffling, and then all of a sudden, bursting out of the bushes is this creature. It can't quite get to you. Instead, it pulls out one of these throwing knives from its waistband, flings it at you, and it's basically it's got like it's like a knife, but kind of like a scimitar, but it curves off several times on the way up. And that is a 19 to hit you. Bjorn?
Yep, sorry.
19 to hit you.
What, you want me to roll?
No, does 19 hit you?
Oh, no. Yes, sorry, yes.
Okay.
Sorry, yes.
I tend to ask, sorry. That's 5 points of piercing damage as this blade pierces into your leg. And it makes a yipping noise at you. But my throat is too dry to do that now. Sal.
It looks like you could do with a glass of water.
God damn.
I certainly could, Mr. Robert.
Ooh.
Sal.
I'm going to go to the what is it? Freaking not sure how to show. Yeah, that guy up there.
Which one's that? The one above you?
Yeah, the one above me.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm going to pull out my rapier and attack him.
Yeah, sure.
And
22, yeah, so you run over, sure. 7 points of damage, that does hit and that does hurt.
Awesome.
Anything
And
else?
then I'll use my bonus action to give some bardic inspiration to to Percival.
Okay.
And I'll
Did
play
you-
a nice what is it? Devil Went Down to Georgia on the violin.
Nice.
Nice.
Mr. Robert Drinkwater.
Mr. Drinkwater. Yeah, so I would have had the staff out anyway, just kind of sat around.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he's drawn his sword. Turn around, and smack him in the face. Hopefully, no.
Nope, that goes way, way away.
Way away. I'll throw the fucking staff.
Yeah,
at
it goes into the water and down the waterfall.
Oh no! See, I've given them more. I've given more. In that case, just give him a punch. No, I won't.
Wow.
Oh God!
Just the
Not
worst.
off to a good start.
Welcome back, Charlie.
This is all because of that triple 17 on Clique I had once. It's
Yep.
coming back to me.
Okay, another
Oh, God, there's
another
more.
one bursts through the crowd, comes after you now, Percy,
Fist flies off down the waterfall as well.
and it is going to attempt to attack you. However, seeing as it has run at you, so it runs at you and it's going to hit you with its scimitar.
Okay.
But it hits you with such force, you need to make me a strength saving throw. That's a 23.
Oh, that hits. And you said a strength saving throw?
Strength saving throw, please. So yeah, as it hits you and it sort of runs into you blade first and then pulls it across. It tries to push you to the back, but you sort of resist it. As it pulls across, it only minimally breaks through, and you take 4 points of slashing damage. So this creature's turn. You should not have done that. And it's going to
I
attack
didn't do
you now
anything I
over.
missed, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to attack you once with its scimitar. Oh, it's going to attack you twice with its scimitar, actually.
Yep.
This is the main one
Yeah.
attacking? Okay.
Oh, by the way, real quick, Purry.
Mhm.
That damage was reduced by 3.
Yes. Okay. Forgot you had that, yeah. No, over. Does an 18 hit you?
No.
Okay. The second attack is a 24.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. That is 10 points of slashing damage. As it comes in
Sure.
for your neck, you stop it with your hand.
Mm-hmm.
This one's turn again. It's going to attempt to attack you, Mr. Drinkwater. This time it's going to attempt to bite you. It bares its fangs.
Kinky bastard.
Yeah, very kinky. Kinky 22 to hit you.
I wish it didn't, but yes, it does.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as it sinks in heavily, and you sort of grab it by the throat, push it back, and your blood now drips from its fangs.
Yummy.
This one's dead. Percival.
He's just gonna feel that little jab in the back. He's gonna turn around and he's just gonna swing with his warhammer.
Alright. You whirl in swing. 13 connects with its scimitar and it bats it away. And just sort of at you.
And then he's just going to use his bonus action to Hunter's Mark him.
Okay. I will put that on in a minute. Squigs, you hear from beneath the sound of rustling again, and another one comes rushing out from the brush.
Oh,
Runs
jeez.
30 feet towards you and flings
Oh, jeez.
flings one at you as well. That's a 24.
Yep.
Brutal.
That's a bit shit.
I don't have uncanny dodge yet.
It flings one of the daggers at you for 4 points of piercing damage as it sort of sticks,
Okay.
or slices across your arm.
I can deal
Beyond.
with that.
Huzzah. I am. So this one here of the marker, is that the main one? Did you
Correct.
say? Yeah, I'm gonna move closer to that and swing my great axe at the bitch.
Alright, go for it. 20, yes, it will hit.
Huzzah. I
8
think
points
that's...
of damage. Nice. Anything else?
No, I believe that's everything I can do.
Alright, Zurban.
Yes.
Okay, Zurban sat there kind of dopey, realizes the chaos of combat around him. He snaps out of it, rolls onto his feet, and in a fluid motion, with his ability to use his fighting spirits as a samurai, he will give himself advantage until end of turn on attacks. 5 temper points. Letting loose a battle cry, he will then pull out his great sword, break it along the ground towards this cat person right here, taking a -5 to hit for 10 extra damage.
Alright.
Weapons Master, and we'll roll. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
with the -5, right?
that is with the minus. Oh, with the -5, it is 18.
That still hits.
Still hits.
17
for-
damage.
Reroll the 1.
Nice.
Fighting style. And the 2, apparently.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it's 1s and 2s.
Roll me 2d6. So 8.
18.
No, that's 12. That's
Plus
22.
Yeah, plus the 4 from strength.
So yeah, you guys watch as Zurban sort of lowers his gaze and sprints towards this thing. Appears on the other side, and its head's just sailing through the air.
Nothing personal, kid.
Yeah.
He will then proceed to move over towards boss and end his turn.
Squigs.
Okay, so I'm going to run down here, and I'm gonna shoot. Oh, wrong one. I'm gonna shoot this one.
Mm-hmm.
For 6.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And then, am I lightly obscured currently?
Yes, you are.
So I can try to hide
Mm-hmm.
because of Skulker. So I will bonus action try to hide.
Yep.
18.
Okay.
And that is me done.
Okay. This one has lost you and doesn't care too much. It's gonna run away. Leave with the bolt in its side and attempt to attack you, Robert. That's a 24. Charlie.
Just a second.
You are taking 7 points of slashing damage.
Yay.
Over.
Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Misses, I assume.
Yeah, it comes across its blade.
Sure. That's it.
Okay. This one is going to run up behind you, Bjorn. It's going to attempt to get you.
How dare it?
Natural 20?
Shit.
That'll
And
get you.
so it begins.
That is a 11 points of slashing damage as it grabs,
Jesus.
slams up behind you and slides its weapon up.
That would be half my health.
I'm being called. Just a moment.
Sal.
So I will kind of play 2 dissonant notes on my violin and cast dissonant whispers
Mhm.
on the person who just attacked Bjorn.
Okay, that's a wisdom save. I believe. They rolled an 11 plus 0. What is your DC? Should be under the spell casting page.
DC is
At the top in the middle.
sorry.
14.
14. Yeah.
Do you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Future purpose. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So 14. It fails. So I'll mark it. And what does that do?
I'm trying to get it to. Basically, it does 3d6 psychic damage, and the person has to walk away from me in the safest path, not in immediate danger. So.
Okay. Roll 3d6. 11. Okay. It dies. Starts holding its head, screaming, and then dies.
It's a brutal fucking way to go.
God damn.
Well, you remember, I the last time I used one too, Dissonant Whispers on someone, they started bleeding through the nose last time.
Drink water.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Okay. Hopefully this will work this time. Back to my immediate behind. No, I won't.
Boy, you just cannot hit anything.
Not very good at this. Go on, I'll blow a key point and see if I can punch him. Please. Oh, fucking hell. Please.
No.
No.
You just gotta hit it and then you gotta punch it. You're just flailing at this creature. But your hands are just so slippery, yeah.
They're just so slippery from the water.
Alright, this Pride Lord is going to do one on Zerban and one on Bjorn. Zerban against you, that is a 19. On Bjorn against you, that is a 20.
Damn it.
So, Zerban, you are going to take 7 plus 11 points of slashing damage. And Bjorn, you're going to take 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh my Jesus.
And he says it would
I've
be
got
easier if you
2
just
HP.
climbed in. Okay.
Save me, someone.
Alright.
You saving.
This one is going to attempt to attack you, Robert, for 12. Drink water, 12 to hit.
He does not hit, no.
That one. Hey, let's go. Alright, Percy.
Do they look to be having trouble with Misha?
One of them looks pretty fucked up.
Help me.
That's true.
Seems
That's
to be
true.
dealing with them pretty easily.
Okay. Percy's going to come down and join that fight then. Let's see, 10. He's just gonna get around to where he can get to the bear. And when I can actually click things the right way, he's going to do lay on hands. Give him a little bump.
Alright.
Yeah. How bad does he look?
Real fucking bad.
Really, really bad?
Yeah.
He's gonna dump
Really,
the whole pool
really
then.
bad.
Alright, 20 health points to Bjorn.
Yep.
Thank you.
He just nods. Yeah, and that's it.
Alright. This one is going to come out and look for you, Squigs. What did you roll?
18.
Okay, it rolls a 15 plus 0. It cannot find you.
Yes.
And it's going to run over here instead. Bjorn.
Huzzah. Finally my turn.
24 damage.
I'm going to use Divine Smite
Divine Smart.
on my weapon, and then have at you.
You roll to attack, and then you add that after.
Okay, I think
I've told you this before.
is it not working? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. 12 to hit against it. Unfortunately, as the blade comes down, it sort of brings it across its scimitar and hisses at you.
Damn it.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Zurban.
Urban has found out through extensive testing, reroll less than 2 does not work on the macro sheets. However, with this in mind, he will pretty much do the same thing as last time.
I can do
Fighting
that.
spirits to bolster himself.
Okay, it's not worth it. You don't need this character for one shot. Never mind. Carry on.
Exactly. Bolster himself with his Slavic strength and bring his greatsword down with his mastery.
And that's against
That
the
is
main
a
one?
15 to hit against the main one.
Yeah, you watch as it comes down again, it catches on the scimitar and it brings it down and down so close to it, but just stops in time. And swings it away with sparks skittering across.
I will action surge to do
Alright.
the same again. I still have advantage since it's still my turn.
Mm-hmm.
That is 11 to hit.
Again.
This was poor choice. Last turn.
Squigs.
It was how far away before like things are at disadvantage?
60 foot.
60 foot.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to shoot big boy over here then.
Mm-hmm.
Is this at advantage? You can say no, it's fine.
I can say no once I check its passive perception. It is at advantage.
Okay. Playing a rogue always feels so cheesy.
Yeah, 5 points plus.
Oh yeah, sneak attack. Plus another 8.
Right.
And then I will move back behind this rock and hide again.
Alright. Roll me stealth.
Ooh, that's a 1.
Okay, that's good. That's what we like to see.
No.
So this one's going to attempt to attack you. Drink water. 9. Over.
9 does not hit.
Attack. $23.
Is going to hit.
I want a divine smite.
Yep.
Nine extra.
Tasty.
Yum yum.
Nkosi is dead. Sal.
Continue,
Well,
man.
I'm afraid your microphone is muted.
I will just rapier the tabaxi in front of me.
Yeah.
Alright. Holy cow.
That's
What?
good. You guys don't have to hit. You're just holding a nice defensive line.
With meat shields.
Yep. That does not hit, unfortunately.
Amazing.
We're so fucking terrible.
So
How many misses has there been so far?
I will just yeah, I'll just stay where I'm at, apparently. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have missed 5 times.
Mr. Drinkwater.
Let's make it 8.
You fool! My previous attacks were to lull you into a false sense of security. Yes!
Yay!
You bonk it on the head and it dies.
Just smack it, bitch. And then I shall use another key point and see if I can smack in. No.
Mhm.
Come on. No!
You go over to it and you just ducks
It's the
into
same
the-
tactic. You'll be
Yeah, you should
overconfident.
Start all over again.
Gotta miss another 5 before I can hit.
Okay, the Pride Lord is going to gonna attack Percy and over.
Mhm.
That is a 19 against over, and that is a 21 against Percy.
Yep.
Ooh. Over, your damage is 9.
Yep.
Percy, yours is 12.
-3.
-3.
It's 9.
Alright. This one's turn. Nope, it's dead. Alright, Percy.
Oh, he got hit. He mad. He gonna swing.
15 just manages. No, it doesn't. Sorry, I lied. Haha.
Nope, nope.
No, it catches it on its. Yeah, it's really good with scimitar.
If you wanted to use Bard Inspiration, you can, because
That's true. I do have inspiration.
But technically, I said no. You with actual bardic inspiration, you need to call it before.
sad day.
And yeah, I'm done.
Okay. This Nikosi. I always feel like an asshole for applying the rules. Okay.
You don't. It's okay.
Mr. Drinkwater.
I hate you now.
From behind you, that is a 6 to hit.
That is a 6 does not hit.
Bjorn.
We are successful meat shields. Nothing else.
We're a good
I'm
wall.
going to swing my axe again, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck!
So fucking terrible.
God.
We are
Damn
fantastic.
it.
We're doing so
Wait, I
good.
want to see if I can do something with my bonus action. Just bear with me. I want to be useful somewhere.
The rainbow.
Wait, who's else is with me surrounding this fucking bitch?
Over, the half-orc.
Percy
Zerban.
and Zerban.
And Percival.
Who looks the most injured?
Over.
Yeah.
Who has... yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's not gonna help. Not with my rolls.
No.
It's better than nothing.
But
It's
it's
Well,
a nice thought.
It would have helped on the last one.
that is
Yeah,
true.
it wouldn't. Yeah, it would.
You gotta hit AC 25 or higher to help against Purry's rolls.
Yep.
Seriously.
Hey,
Level
alright.
4.
Quite a few of the small ones have missed. Is that all, Bjorn?
So yes.
Okay, Zerban.
Okay, holding his greatsword in two hands, he takes a step back, realizing constant swings to the neck aren't working, and he will try and sneak a plain, old-fashioned greatsword attack
Mm-hmm.
against this person. There's a 17
Yeah,
to
that
hit.
hits.
16 damage as I
It's a
roll
very
next.
good fucking roll.
Christ.
How is
Alright,
she
this thing's looking damaged.
damaged.
Squeaks.
Alright, let's just try to free up this two people who can't hit anything. I'm going
I
to,
hit one guy. Bonked
yeah,
him on the
you
head.
did. Let's go ahead and shoot this guy and just try to finish him off.
Yep. That hits. And does the exact plus more amount of damage that it needs to kill it. As it sinks
And
into
then
its
I'll
back
go
and cripples it.
5, 10,
It's dead.
15,
Doesn't matter if it's
20,
called.
25 here, and I'll hide.
Okay. That one's now dead. Over.
Yeah, so, how hurt does the one in front of me look to be?
About as hurt as you currently?
Percentage-wise or
Percentage-wise.
Okay, that's an important distinction.
Yes.
Fuck it, I attack.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. That was a poor choice of me. I will now suffer the consequences.
Okay.
Usually so careful.
Sal.
It's a one-shot, man.
It is your turn, Sal.
Okay. I will. I'm gonna move over here. And then, oh my goodness, hello. My thing is bugging out for some reason.
Welcome to Roll20. It's not that bad, but it is.
1 second. I'm gonna plan on. Holy. Cast. Holy cow, if I could get to that page. I'm gonna try and cast Sleep on the main guy that everyone's surrounding. Cool. Can people hear me?
So yeah, what you're doing what?
Casting sleep.
Casting sleep.
We could hear you, yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
People was just zoning
All
out,
right.
I think.
So
Okay, good.
Over, you fall asleep.
Nice.
It's whoever's on the lowest hit points first. You don't get to choose.
There's an
Okay.
echo
There
somewhere.
is the echo
Good enough.
again.
It's just because he was trying to talk.
Okay, sure.
So yeah, Over is currently asleep, and the rest of the hit points. So you're 12, so there's 11 more. Is anyone on 11 hit points? No. Okay. Anything else you wish to do, Sal?
Possibly
Difficult
cast
task,
Hold
just puts this
Person on
entire
Percy
team
or
to sleep.
something.
I'd like to hide in shame. Yeah.
Okay. Let me just double check. I'm almost certain it's lowest hit points first.
It is lowest hit points first.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Rest in peace, Robert. Wait, where did you cast on them? 20 feet. Does that? Oh, do they have a? Okay, they do have exactly 11 hit points. It did actually come in useful.
Hey.
This one is asleep.
But I think it's creatures within 20 feet that I choose within the area.
I think it's within an area.
Hard-coded
Creatures within
stuff.
20 feet of a point you choose, not creatures you choose.
Oh, makes
Why
sense.
is that one just a midget?
No, that's the head of the previous one.
Oh yeah, cool.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Gonna say, like, brought a baby into battle.
So yeah, that one's asleep. There you go. So it wasn't entirely a bad choice. So what are you doing,
There we
Drinkwater?
So if he's asleep,
You have
it's got
advantage.
advantage, right? Okay, so time to miss what is essentially 8 hits. Clonk him on the head. Ooh, no, that's disadvantage. There you go.
That hits.
4, yes.
Reroll that. Sorry, roll another d8.
Roll another d8. Oh,
12. Yeah, you smack its head and it just caves inward.
just what I needed.
That's it. Anything else?
I shall move. I can't see how far you travel anymore. Fair enough. There.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're good.
You have to use Q rather than spacebar now.
Oh, I thought, yeah, I thought that. It was something with space. Sorry, wrong one. Why did they change that? Q.
Just because they have.
Oh, fair. Odd. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Seeing as Over is a very easy target right now.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
Oh no, should have made nothing.
So that's 10, 14, 18 points of damage.
Does that work?
Oh, Relentless Endurance. That's correct.
You can drop to 1 hit point instead. If I want to.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now is the time.
Okay. So it watches as you sort of open your eyes. Looks really confused. You are prone, however, still. So.
I'm awake, so I got out of the sleep.
Yep. Its second
Sweet.
attack, however.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean, it literally cannot roll below a 1. It rolled a 17 plus 6.
Yeah, it hits.
So 23. Okay. So yeah, you are back unconscious. Percy.
He is AFK.
It's not
Oh,
around.
yep, that's right. He's whiting. Right. He's going to. Can't really. Away from it. Okay, he's just going to attack it then. Warhammer. What the fuck is he? Warhammer 1. Oh, Warhammer 2-handed. He hits. Okay. Is this one alive? No, it just got his head smashed in. Bjorn, your turn.
I'm going to use Lay of Hands on Over.
Yep, how many points are you using?
All of it.
All 20.
Yes.
Alright, that is your action. Anything else?
For my bonus action, I'm also going to cast Sanctuary on Over.
Okay, so your Shield of Faith dissipates, but Sanctuary comes up.
Yes.
Wait, Sanctuary is concentration, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Is...
is.
No, Sanctuary isn't concentration.
Oh, it
So
is.
Shield of Faith is still there. Sanctuary is not concentration.
100%. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, interesting.
Never knew that about Sanctuary. That's a very good spell.
Huzzah.
Yeah, it's not concentrate. Fair enough. Alright, so yeah, Shield of Faith and Sanctuary. Very good.
Nice.
Trying to keep her alive.
That will.
Appreciated.
Since someone else was trying to get you killed, you know?
Zerban.
Zarban, seeing that the half-orc lady is glowing in 2 different kinds of lights, will decide that she's okay.
It must be safe
Probably.
and she will be purged.
So through this, no, he will take another greatsword attack with some caution. For 15 to hit.
No, it catches her, catches you on the arm and hits the blow away.
That's the turn.
Squig.
I will shoot the last man here.
With disadvantage. No, straight roll.
Oh, wait, right. I need to get closer, huh? Yeah, I do. Let me go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now I think I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. Please get a crit. That's not a crit, but it'll do. For 19 damage.
This thing looks real fucked up. Over.
I get up.
Yep.
I attack.
Oh, wait. Sorry, before you do, can I bonus action dash for another 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25? There we go. Sorry, go ahead.
20 for 12. I wanna...
How would you like to do this?
Oh! Through the heart.
Okay, yep. And you are to
I
blame.
imagine that it is my ex-girlfriend.
Okay, yeah. Shot through the heart. And
Yep.
you definitely are to blame here.
Mm-hmm.
And you run right through their chest.
And you give love a bad name.
You truly do.
Yeah.
You killed it. You
It
run
was
through
her
its heart.
fault and not mine.
Okay. There we go. As it slides off your blade and onto its back. And is dead.
Perfect.
Thank fuck.
Congratulations, you finished encounter number 1.
Sweet.
11 health cat people that nearly fucking killed me.
First encountered, we missed about 90% of all attacks and almost die with 2 people.
Yep.
We were
As
good
well as
meat
friendly
shields.
fire
We were
with a
good meat
spell.
shields. Me and Sal.
Okay,
I
what
start
d-
slowly playing You Give Love a Bad Name. Violin rendition.
Violin version.
Lindsay Sterling is very proud right now.
Can you start looting the bodies?
Yeah.
Need the bodies.
Sure.
No, hang on, wrong character, sorry.
Before you guys have a chance to reach this leader's one, Urban will take a moment to decapitate it.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
okay.
total you find 26 points of gold. Points of
Ooh.
gold? Yeah, sure.
Points of gold.
Nuggets.
Which
Where do I
equates
spend
to
these
2.
points?
You find any more of that alcohol of theirs?
The stuff they were trying to drug you with. Very fancy stuff.
Makes you feel good on the
It
inside.
tastes nice.
Do we still see boats going by, or
Yes, there's like a final boat slowly coming through.
Throw the halfling.
Half elf,
Yeah.
come here. Halfling, sorry.
grab a final boat?
Alright.
I'll try to, instead of just collect stuff, I'll try to just grab the boat itself.
Yep.
Thank you. Let's throw him. Shit.
He
All
flies
right. Or you
into
can
the
just pitch me
water.
to the ground.
Straight down.
Next to the boat, as it slowly goes over, he starts to go over. Roll me an athletics check to save him.
Fuck.
Okay, he doesn't fall to his death, but you are currently hanging off the end of a waterfall.
Oh,
Someone help me pull him up, please.
I'm not the biggest fan of this.
Will anyone help?
Yeah, I'm helping.
Okay, with advantage, roll me an athletics check beyond.
Hey.
He
Yay.
pulls so hard that he flies up and over. And as he's just about to
Back
hit the
down.
ground, you grab his shirt and catch him.
Thank you.
Are you okay, little one?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Good.
Maybe the practice of throwing people into the river should be put on hold.
If it's worked
That's good fun.
half the time so far,
50% of the time it's been successful.
that's pretty good odds.
It works 100% of the time. 50% of the time.
My question is, so I don't know whether there's. Do we know how steep, like how far down this waterfall goes?
Looking down, probably around 150 feet.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so the rope wouldn't reach that far then.
No, you could not climb down there. You could dive down there.
Yeah, that sounds like suicide.
Halfling?
Especially with all the bunch of just shit that they're throwing at the bottom. You'll hit a real hard landing.
Yeah, there looks like there's like a jagged barricade down there. The amount of boats that have dashed up across the floor.
Oh, there's so much money down there, though.
Oh, so much money to spend.
If this wasn't a one-shot, I would 100% sidetrack all the way to that money.
I mean, yeah, it is agreeable with that. So, are we ready to venture forth?
Anybody want to rest first?
That is
Yes.
true.
I mean, I'm fine, but
I mean, I've used most of my spells
you,
I could do.
you
with the
guys
rest.
don't look fine.
How long
On
do
a
you think
scale
it'll
of
take
1
until
to
you reach the
27,
dragon?
I'm looking at about a 14.
The numbers.
Yeah, just felt like it, no particular reason. Just it's a scale. What are you on about?
Yes. Right. Well, rest is good. We have so many supplies thanks to our friends.
Friends is a pretty generous term.
Well, fresh
Friends
meat
with
is all I'm gonna
caved-in
say.
heads.
Fresh meat and fresh fur.
Alright, we'll take... Wait, how close... There's more of them, isn't there?
A little bit further upstream, maybe.
I feel like we shouldn't sit around all the dead bodies.
Hey,
I'm
let's
gonna
offer
have a
them to
drink
their
of
god
water.
and throw them over the cliff.
Oh, yeah. We'll just offer them to Nikosi.
Yeah.
Nikosi needs the offerings.
They were
did
going to
say I
offer
wanted to
us.
give more.
We offered to offer them instead.
Exactly.
Maybe
Nikosi is
this
in all
is
of
what
us.
they intended.
We offer you the souls of your enemies.
Of our enemies.
Of
To
our
your friends.
enemies. And you are in
I
us,
start
so
to
they are
drag
your
one of the-
enemies.
One of the tabaxi towards the bank.
Sure.
Yeah. I will help in this endeavor.
I can't help.
I will also
too
help
weak.
throwing them off the cliff.
How big are the Tabaxi?
Around 5 to 6 feet.
They're about the same as a human. Okay.
Yep. Too big for me.
It's fine.
Pick up one. We'll tell me to you them over there. That'd be great.
Sure. You dump all the bodies in the water and you short rest. Is that what you're doing?
I'm guessing so.
If
Okay.
we are waiting for the spell people to regain their spells, then perhaps a long rest would be sweet.
You can't call them spell people anymore.
I apologize. I thought spell force was no longer allowed.
You
Well,
sure can wait here for an 8 hours if you'd like.
It feels rather dangerous.
Can we have a short rest?
We could do short, I think.
Short rest is fine by me.
Yeah, I can handle that. Wait, do I get spell slots back with short rest?
No, you do not.
Yeah, fine, fuck it.
If we are taking a short rest, then
Run
I've
in
got a
with the
lovely
violin.
song.
You'll be fine.
It's called "Baby."
Yeah.
It's an amazing song
Oh,
by a late Justine Bieber.
Justine
Mm.
Bieber.
I'm gonna use my,
You're doing really
second
good.
round.
Are you
really
doing a song
good.
of rest?
You guys actually
Yeah.
lose that much health.
Second wind.
Basically, you just get extra d6.
All
I
your,
think
all
you
your
roll
ears
it.
start to bleed.
I feel much better, but I feel like my ears are going to fall off.
Yeah, the bard rolled the d6 as well. I think that's
Oh, okay.
more fun way of doing it.
Just give me the least. Give me the.
I am back to full HP.
Everyone gets an extra 2 HP if you roll your hit die.
I only needed one to be full.
I'll take that one.
My joint,
That saved me, that put me to full.
shoulder to collarbone just clipped. Bad.
Do I get my lay of hands back?
Nice.
Have a short rest.
You do that again.
No. I can only do it once. And
Oh.
lay on hands, I believe, is a long rest as well.
Nah, crap.
I'll double check. Or you could always check yourself by going to the compendium and typing on lay on hands.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
Lay on hands
Page
is long
I mean,
rest.
to be fair, my boyfriend's got the player's handbook next to him, so I'm going to get him to search for me.
also have a player's handbook.
So do I. Join the
Oh,
club.
is this the part where Purry
Right
does
here.
Yeah, it's long rest.
Sorry,
Fuck
nothing.
you.
I have this player's handbook right here to check.
Make sure to
Sandra.
run your hands
Yes,
along.
it's
I
so
can see the
fancy.
fucking book. Yes,
Okay,
I
good.
can
I'm
see
glad you can
it.
see it.
Yeah, you just love to. It's
Oh, are you on?
Weird
You
flex,
streaming it?
but
Are you?
no, it's not a weird flex. It's a super logical flex. I would flex it all the time if I could. Fucker.
Purry, my boyfriend's asking where you got that one from.
It's
The internet.
It's a special
there's a basically 3 books and a DM screen came out as a package. It's like a special edition. When they usually release a first edition of a book, the special edition is done by someone called Hydra66, and they commissioned him to do the player's handbook, the monster manual, Dungeon Master's book, and the DM screen. So there's a whole lot of them.
You guys are from the UK, right?
I am.
You guys. I've linked
says that's pretty cool.
a UK Amazon link.
It's so
£95.
pretty. Yeah, it's so nice. I want those.
95. Oof.
But that is for 3 books.
That's a good
3
one.
books and a DM screen.
Yeah,
What's
it's
the
cheap,
entry?
man.
Although it is concerning that
It's not cheap, but it is
image of it
a price.
has-
It's a good price, really, for what you're getting. If you didn't have the previous stuff.
The
Are you,
the
streaming
special
this on Pay?
edition one.
No, I'm just
is
recording,
supposed
mate.
to be in store only, isn't it?
These special
It was
ones,
it was supposed to be brick and mortar, but I don't know how it works.
these special ones I
Rick
have
and Morty.
can be bought online, but usually special edition has to be bought in store. Yeah.
It doesn't stop some people from taking it from stores and selling it on.
Oh no! Also, some stores online will have special edition, limited edition, and I usually phone up and like, "Look, I'm not paying extra for it. In fact, I want it for less money," and it actually works surprisingly a lot of the time. Just goes to show, you're aggressive, They will back down.
If you're an
You're running quite
irritating,
high on those
aggressive
persuasion checks, I see.
piece of shit.
I don't know. It's more like
Intimidate.
yeah, it's more intimidation. I'm not friendly about it. It's not like, oh hi there, could I get it for cheaper? It's like, yeah, I could literally go down the road and get it for cheaper. Could you do anything about that? And they're like, well, the best I could do is like £26. So I then phone the other store. It's like, well, there's these one people guys, I know they do it for 26, and they're like, yeah, well, we could offer it for 24. Eventually, I get to a point where no one will go lower, and I was like, all right, well, I'll come and get it then.
You motherfucker. I love it.
But it works, yeah.
My friends will know that I am the most aggressive consumer there is.
Which is why you hate me so
Yes,
much.
because Charlie will literally, someone will shit on his burger and he'll eat it
was
rather
like,
than
"Oh."
take it back.
Thank you. I didn't pay for the shit, so I'm just gonna take this as an extra.
It's a
Bonus.
bonus.
It's a bonus.
You know, if they stood their ground and said no, then I'd be like, all right, fair enough, I'll come and get it for the full price. So when it comes to me, you have to say no, or else I will take you for your fucking boots.
No, they think you're that important. Like you make it seem
That's
like
what the PSA
you are
is
worth
for,
it.
is
You are
Purry.
worth the price lower.
What's this? On Amazon, it will be. Oh, that's quite good on Amazon actually. 94, 95. In fact, that's very good.
Wade,
Yes.
are you gonna walk around in Stockholm when you go there?
Yes.
If you're If you're going to Sci-Fi Bokhandeln, could you just check if they have that one?
I will probably buy it for myself.
Fuck off! Could you check if they have it for me,
I will
just so I
ask
know
them
if
very
they
polite.
have it?
But
Yeah.
Buy
It's-
all of them.
It's 95 on Amazon. That's
Imagine that. Just walk in like.
yeah, you could always get that
Every
ordered to
edition.
Sweden, Sandra.
I know.
You know Sci-Fi Bokhandeln? Was
go on, do
that?
I don't have 95 just laying around.
Is that... Do they do, like, deliveries? Say, for instance, I
They-
feel really, really like an asshole. I buy it for myself and I ask them to ship it to my house.
No,
But
not
that is the case.
that. They have like a web shop, but they don't have it in the web shop. They only have the regular, like the core rulebook gift set with the regular. Yeah. So they don't have the special edition in. But can you just check? Because if they don't have it, they are possibly the only store in Sweden that would have it. So I would be happy to know if they have it.
I promise I will check. And then I shall gloat as I send selfies with my copy.
Why did I ask? Why did I ask?
You should have known.
Okay, so are we ready to continue
Sorry.
after
yes.
that Brint interlude? Right, so you guys short rest, yeah?
Yeah.
Seemingly safe so far. Where do you guys want to go now?
We still have to deal with a dragon. Somehow.
We could always
Continue
just
following.
down the-
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Just make sure we keep an eye out for any more cat people that we can go around.
That's a super unattractive face I'm making there.
Francis.
It was the cat you were supposed to look at.
Yeah, no, I was like, oh, that's cute, and then I was like, oh, that
He's
is
just
not
here.
cute.
Hmm.
Nice. Fuck you, Charlie. This is what you get for leaving my game. We start talking about stuff you don't know we're talking
Yeah,
about.
no, I don't follow. And I can't see any of the stuff you're doing. It makes me sad.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you continue on towards the cave. It
Yeah.
starts to get very chilly. And you can see the sort of it's a slow slope upwards, so much so that you're not having too much trouble climbing this mountainside. And eventually, yeah, there's this huge dragon-shaped or dragon-sized hole within the side of the mountain. You start to walk inside. The floor is made of stone and is very slick and slippery. I will need you guys to. This is considered actually difficult terrain. You're walking very slowly. As you're walking in, you notice there are bones of giants scattered periodically throughout the cave, but swept to the side for access. There's also bones of game, but no humans.
Couple boxes, sets everywhere.
As you head deeper into her abode, how would you like to proceed?
Carefully.
It's dark in there?
I'm gonna use Divine Sense.
Okay, sure. There are no celestial fiend or undead currently within 60 feet. However, okay.
So nothing with that then.
You don't not currently. You have not spotted. There are no celestial fiends or undead around. You continue forth. What are other people doing? Oh yeah. So is it dark? The sun's sort of shining off the ice, so it's not too dark. You guys can see fairly well.
Okay.
Also, Divine Sense. Oh, no, sorry, you go.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna keep my lantern out and ready for if it gets super dark, but I'm not gonna light it yet.
Okay, does Divine Sense works on items as well if it's affected by?
Desecrated.
If it's evil, I think.
Yeah, you're not detecting any evil. As for desecration, I mean these things have been eaten. There's no feeling of evil. There's no like heavenly music. There's also no sort of noxious odors or anything. Yeah, it's
okay. It's just nothing.
Currently, yeah, there's nothing playing on your senses.
Okay then.
I would like. Go ahead.
No, I was just recapping, saying like we can see in this cave, can't we?
Yes, you can currently see as you're heading in.
I would like to go just like 15, 20 feet ahead of everybody, stealthily.
Okay. Roll me the stealth check.
Oh, that's not great.
Okay, you're slowly moving up forth.
And just keep an eye out for traps.
Yep, roll me investigation check.
Also not great.
Okay. So you stumble forth and forth and forth, and it starts to get a little bit darker. And then eventually you move into this big open chamber, which has like an open sort of top, so it then lights up again.
Okay.
While you're not exposed to the sky, it from above, light is sort of shining into this room and reflecting around. It is very fucking cold in here, by the way, -0.
0.
As in negative, below 0. Asshole. Currently, you are seeing this very humble abode, a home made of ice, beautifully so. There are sculptures of famous humans alike, Zan Tal'Dorei, and like several models of a beautiful young dragon, paintings of a beautiful young dragon, bookshelves filled with tombs and books, looking like 100+ of such. There are tables. There is a kitchen, but the kitchen lacks any utensils for cooking food. There is no bed, but there is a dragon-shaped hole in the floor.
Dragon-shaped hole. How do you mean?
So it's an outlining, an indentation, sort of like where they slept there over and over again. Make it comfortable-ish. And as you are looking around, you can hear. You guys hear it much louder from behind toward the entrance of the cave.
Perhaps we should hide.
Little bit of shit came out.
I'm just gonna find. Is there like stuff on the ground that I can try to hide behind?
I'm gonna try now.
You guys can all try and hide with disadvantage, as everything is pretty much see-through.
Please.
Amazing.
Do you want me to reroll or keep my current one?
Yeah, you can keep your 16 if you like.
Okay.
Yikes.
It's 5.
Okay.
Oh boy.
You hear
Oh,
as this creature starts to come closer. Yeah. And I mean, Zervan, you're sort of just stood there looking for a place to hide, and you feel this cold chill go up your back. You turn around, this dragon is just there, looking at you, towering over you.
Tries to strike a magnificent pose to hold his ground. Forgoing stealth entirely.
Okay. Roll me a persuasion check.
Can it be intimidation?
You're trying to intimidate
I
it.
don't know. I don't know
Okay.
if that's the
Roll me
goal.
intimidation.
Roll
You gonna try and intimidate a
persuasion.
dragon?
Oh,
That's
no,
a
if you want
12.
Okay. You hear this sort of growling sound, and then it does it again, and it almost seems like it's laughing at you.
Urban not understand this. Stands there magnificently.
Okay, it sort of puts its claw up towards you and just punches you, and you go sliding backwards on the ice. Not to damage
you
you.
fall
just,
over it, or
you
you
just like go
escape.
sliding backwards. As you slide all the way into its sort of its home.
Maintaining the pose.
Do I go further into the cave? Or out of?
You go towards inwards,
To its home.
and it stomps forward. Where are your friends?
It's gonna rat us out.
Oh, I don't like that he
I
already
hold my
knows.
breath.
My companions are nearby.
It looks to Sal and to Percival. Just these
Hello.
two?
We're the Three Musketeers.
Jesus.
Yes, we are the Three Musketeers.
What are you doing here?
Urban looks to the others.
Zerban, take it away.
And it turns its head to you over. Hello? Thought you said there were 3.
Hello.
My counting is not of great magnitude.
This furry one? And it turns to you, Bjorn. You're sort of stood behind this sculpture, but it quite evidently can be seen through.
Hi.
3,
There's
5.
5 Musketeers.
Meanwhile,
Minimal
Mr. Drinkwater, although you guys can see him just drinking water, this thing, for some reason, cannot see him. It's like he's just being so plainly weird and crap that...
You're invisible if you act
So
like you
average
belong.
is beyond comprehension.
So how was your morning walk?
Middle of the
Rather
day.
good. And you see as it pours back its claw, it releases, and this huge cow just hits the ground, and its blood starts to leak out, and then ice over.
I step forward.
Mm-hmm.
We are here to talk with you about your child.
We think.
See, it sort of moves back a little bit and leans down to look into your eyes.
You're a big dragon, there's no reason to lie.
What is her name?
Fuck it, I don't take any notes. Something like
Ravioli.
Drusil?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Sure.
To be fair, Purry,
Would
you were having trouble
persuade-
saying the name.
Oh my god, look at France.
I wasn't having trouble saying it. I was trying to find it each time.
We were paid by her current. I don't want to
Captor.
use the
Captor.
word owner, but
Captor.
captor. To find you and negotiate for them to keep her. But I think maybe we can strike a better deal.
What do you mean? Deal has already been made.
Do you care about your child? She does not look well.
You watch as these wings start to flex.
I feel like this is going bad.
And she takes in this big breath. And then breathes out slowly. Which sort of freezes like the moisture in your eyes. But it seems like she's holding back. What do you mean?
So we were there and talking with them, and I'm a vegan. I really care about the
I'm a vegan.
animal,
Sorry.
animal rights, you know. And she's like, they have her caught up. She has a muscle, these wounds.
What do you mean caught up?
In a cage.
You watch as her eyes flare.
I don't have her in a cage.
and has a claw start to dig into the ice.
Yeah.
Then perhaps we can have a deal.
Yeah. But
You kill that vicious bitch, and the town is yours.
sure. Sure. I'm in.
No negotiation.
Are we all in for that deal?
You guys can make your own deal.
I'm with her.
I'm also with her.
I'll just kind of scoot out from behind ice. Whatever makes us not fight a dragon, I think is the better deal.
She doesn't seem surprised by your presence either.
Yeah, I figured.
We return with your
This has been
child.
really, really fun.
She was supposed to be raised as a child.
Right now she's a captive.
She's
More like a
more
slave.
like a pet.
Yes.
A bit worse than a pet, I'd say.
Like kind
Muzzled
of like
beast.
a pet for show. She's kind of like jewelry.
Needless to say, it is not.
You
a
keep
good
saying things,
situation.
and she starts to her nails start to dig in deeper and deeper, and you start to hear this cracking sound.
Excuse my friends. Excuse my friends. I know the truth hurts, but we can make it right for you.
The life of a dragon half-breed is not good life. Make the mayor see his ways as a wrong, or that entire city freezes.
Fair enough. Do you want her back? So what's the end goal here?
Even the water.
Or do you want her to stay?
As you say that, she goes, ah! Sort of like backhands you as you go slide with
Just
sides.
immediately ice breaths all over.
It just stood there and she's like, ah! Like by her paw, and like sort of pushes you away.
I've been there the whole time, right next to a claw.
Yeah, drinking water. Yeah.
Do you want her raised down there, or do you want us to bring her back? Or
The life of ice dragons is a hard one. I want her well treated.
okay, we can probably beat them into submission.
Oh, jeez.
Good.
I leave.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Could we get a ride back?
Sure.
Yes!
Oh.
Hey.
Gonna ride a dragon!
Okay.
Yeah, so you climb onto her back and hold on.
Hey.
Runs out and flies up.
Wait, is it just me or did everyone was taken?
She'll let everyone on.
Big enough
Yeah.
anyway.
And she'll
Are we raising the town, or are we just taking care of the
I think
princess?
we're just killing the ugly girl.
No, we're
I'm
going
not really
to put
sure.
them. We're going to put them into place.
Okay.
into a cage.
So you
Into
guys
that place.
fly up into the air,
Could be the same.
and as you're whipping through this icy air, all of your hair starts to freeze. It is very fucking cold up here, especially on the back of a white dragon, who is in itself cold. And your fingers are starting to go numb. And then eventually you swoop down. You start to hear the screams of dragon, and various shouts and alarms going off as you swoop down. And she then lands on top of the manor. Go.
Okay,
So,
sure.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
For the good of the water. Slide on.
Yeah, and she goes,
I keep forgetting he's there.
and as you jump off, she starts to flap up and fly off. You see a few spears start to arc towards her. Completely miss or just graze off her pathetically. You guys are currently stranded on the mayor's roof.
Oh, I jumped down.
Is there
Okay.
a chimney?
Can I just take the axe to the roof and just work my way in through the ceiling?
Yeah, okay.
No, actually, I'm just gonna jump off. That's a bit stupid.
Okay.
Is there a chimney that's big enough for me to
Yeah,
just kinda
sure.
pop into? Because that sounds really fun.
Is there a chimney big enough for me to go
Do
down?
this
Yeah, sure.
every time.
I'll go down after her.
Okay.
After Squigs then.
Make me con saves.
Yeah.
Oh, dear
God, I was gonna get
I
fucking
can't,
stuck in a
that's not
chimney.
good.
There'll be a lot of smoke in there.
There's probably a fire in there that's winter.
Yeah.
No.
13.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
on your
I'm
way
gonna
down, you pass out. So do you, Mr.
Both
Drinkwater. And then you are immediately woken with this burning sensation on your chest.
Ah.
No, this is Squigs.
Squiggos.
Squigs, you take 3 points of fire damage. As you quickly call out the fireplace, Mr. Drinkwater, you take 6 points of fire damage. You see the mayor's currently there reading a book. Look past his book and he's like, what are you doing? The rest of you jump down. I was gonna say, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor and sort of hurt your knees.
I feel like I came out on top. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Go in.
Yeah.
Go in to the mayor.
Mm-hmm. Just there sat in a book looking at these very dirty peasants. They've just come in and tracked like soot all over his floor.
I'd shoot him in the knee.
Fucking hell, okay.
As you do.
Roll to attack.
Wait, what?
Well, we said we
This
were
is
going
not
to
the
kill
plan.
I thought we were
Nope.
going to kill
You're,
them.
you're not there to discuss it.
No,
Yep.
no, she
It is
protests
non-lethal.
anyway.
Okay.
Not-
He just passes out instantly from pain.
Why did you do that for?
Where's the girl? Go get
That was
the
the
girl.
plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan, right?
Sal, you go get the girl. She will listen to you.
Shoot her in the knee.
She was an adventurer once.
I came down like a fucked up Santa, just pumped him in the chimney and shot him in the knee.
Except the roles are reversed. The elf is the one in charge.
A halfling comes down the fucking chimney, pulls out a fucking bow and shoots him in the leg. You must be so fucking confused.
I go
right
and cast 1 point of lay on hands on him.
Okay. He's just shouting at his knee that's currently got a fucking...
We can. You can be quiet. You can be quiet now. It's okay.
As he's shouting, you hear, Papa? And she starts to come downstairs.
I take a glance at her. I was like, you.
What is it? My handsome savior.
My beans.
Sal, it's not worth it. Don't do it, Sal.
I'll just walk over slowly to her.
Yeah. She offers her hand. Come, it is time for your reward.
No, you guys, you have it
What?
wrong.
Take the
One
reward
second.
first.
One second.
Oh, if you really wanna go there, yeah, just leave.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Hey, could you, kind of look at the group and kind of like give like a And I turn back and I'm like, hey, could you just kind of, and I snap my fingers and I cast.
Sorry, what's the
Oh,
end
you
of that?
muted that.
What do you cast? You cut out.
Oh, sorry. I cast sleep just in a way to where I'm out of range and she's in range.
Yeah, that's fine. She
Problem solved.
falls
Now
down.
we can do whatever we want.
Starts falling
my
down the
God.
stairs.
So you just roofied her?
What? What do you mean?
I think the reply is yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, I
Yeah,
clapped
she's
the,
unconscious.
I clapped the mayor in the face, like not shooting,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
just like slapping.
Yes, stop it.
You were supposed to take care of the dragon, little friend.
Yes, and my daughter has.
Chained up in a cage.
Oh, well, she tells me he's still in infancy. She's still in infancy, so she can't be free yet.
She can be free. Does that look like it's good animal care for you? What happens if the NGOs comes by? Do you think they will be happy?
And what about all the scars on it? The muzzle?
I don't like I. She told me that to do the stitches and wildness.
It's a lie.
Wildness.
Wildness?
No, my flower would not lie.
There's a book here called Raising Dragons for Incompetence.
Sorry, who is this?
Don't mind him, he's a waterman.
Speaking of water, I'm gonna go have a scene a bit, guys.
There you
Can,
go.
Off to the kitchen.
can someone go and let out the dragon?
I'll go do
I'll
it.
start running.
Never mind.
So you got there, you let it
Wait
out.
a
It sort of just stumbles out slowly and then just sort of leans forward and goes to sleep.
Oh no,
Urban
I'm not
runs
strong enough.
after.
I'm not strong enough.
Okay, I'll go up there and pick up the dragon.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
It's fine. I've got a powerful build.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you bring it down. It is asleep in your arms.
Maybe put it to bed or something if it's sleeping.
It starts
Okay.
drooling onto your arm, which immediately forms into ice.
Fuck!
Ah.
I don't know if it's sleeping. I think it might be stroking out.
Can I cast 1 point or lay on hands on that one too then?
Okay. It's still asleep. It's not unconscious. It's asleep.
Good.
However, if you cast 5 points of lay on hand, you can remove a condition.
Oh, I removed the condition by casting 5 points.
Okay, it wakes up and is lively and is dancing around and is happy to not be caged.
Does it still have the muzzle on?
No, I'm assuming you took that off.
Yeah.
We took that off.
Yeah. And then you watch as this swirling light and ice coats it, and it sort of transforms into this beautiful, in a platonic way, 9-year-old girl.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The Urban takes out his sword very slowly.
This is the girl that the dragon talked about.
But it's actually a person.
We went and said hi to your mama.
She looks up to you, nods.
Do you speak common?
Nah.
I walk out of the kitchen with like a frozen glass of water. Just like, what the fuck's gone on here?
And there's now this 9-year-old girl with her son here as well.
Who are you?
We rescued a child that was apparently the dragon, and
Dragon child. Eh?
I
Totally platonic.
That is not a dragon. That is a 9-year-old girl.
take the little girl and drag her carefully in front of the mayor.
drag.
Like, follow me.
It's like
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
she
Okay.
takes your hand and just plops along.
And I slap the mayor in the face again.
He's awake. He's looking at you. You
Yeah,
slap
I'm
him.
slapping him regardless.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, if
This
we're
is
doing
like,
that,
you
just
know,
clonk him on the head with the quarters up.
Negative
He goes
reinforcement.
unconscious.
No, carefully. Oh, lay on hands.
Wait, you still fucking lay a hand at this point.
He's gonna have a heart attack
Sorry,
from just
sorry.
torture.
Oh.
So look at
You're the one who's trying to be kind to him, and yet you're the one doing the most hurtfulness to him.
look at this girl. Look at this girl.
Yes, I see her.
You see her. You shall raise her like your own, but in a good way, not like spoiling.
Yes, I promise
Your
to.
child sucks.
Otherwise, the dragon will come and it will eat your whole village
I promise to
and eat you,
look
but only
after.
half of you, and then it will keep you alive so you can see it kill your daughter.
You'll be like a stump and you'll crawl around on your arms.
Yes. Frozen.
I'm
That
gonna,
doesn't sound very
They'll
good.
call you Mayor Stumpy.
Yes.
I wouldn't like that.
Wait, just quickly. Didn't the dragon promise us the town itself?
Yeah, but do you really want the town?
I mean, taxes, money.
Mayor Zurban sounds nice.
But we can take a part. We can start making taxes and stuff maybe.
Yeah.
Yes, but what I'm
Isn't
saying
the
is,
town
if-
like a
if-
shithole?
But if
No,
we
it's
control the town,
it's a booming,
does that mean we control the
Oh.
town?
it's a booming village,
we,
really.
We control him now, and the dragon controls us.
Wait. So, the town kind of respects this guy. So what if we just make him kind of the face,
Puppet
and then
mayor.
we just control him behind
Yeah,
the
that was the
scenes?
thing.
The dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
Is
the
he
thing.
conscious whilst everybody's discussing this? Zurban goes up to him and just knocks him
He is
out
now,
with a
yeah.
punch.
Fucking
Wait,
hell.
wait, wait.
Why do you do that? He
That's
can
not
be
No,
to
he needs
discuss
to hear
plans in
this.
He
front
needs
of
to be
this.
aware of the plan. Lay on hands
Going
again.
Zurban holds his face next
Please
to
just kill me and take the town.
I can do it
wait,
12 more times. It's cool.
Are you sure you wish to keep him awake whilst we discuss
Yes.
the plan?
He
Yeah.
needs to know the ramifications of it.
Okay,
I feel like it establishes dominance if you
Oh, you
discuss
know
the
the
plan
front?
right in front of him.
Oh, you're not at front, okay.
Got the quarter staff
Yeah,
like
he
a few
sort of
inches
just,
above
like,
his head. Like,
takes
wait,
a
so
few
we're
steps back.
not knocking him out.
I'm just. It's like I'll take care of this. I'm gonna lean in to the king, and I'm going to just kind of tell a little conversation about how I'm a representative from PETA, and this is some very bad news for the rep of his town, and like he's gonna lose some merchant business and all that.
Mhm.
If it seems very innocent, I'm gonna use words of terror to make him completely afraid of me.
Okay.
I think he's already afraid, but sure.
Why use spell when fists?
So
get
it's
tricked
a
instead?
14 wisdom saving throw.
He starts crying. He just starts begging you to either kill him or just go away.
We will come back. And
No.
yeah, we will come back. Let's say we'll come back in a couple of weeks and just check in, see how things are going, collect some money, see where you are in the education of this girl. Okay? Let me pull this arrow out of your knee and I just put it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Goes back unconscious.
Lay on hands.
He's just weeping. Just curls up
You
and
just
starts
remember
weeping.
What we did today. You remember the way we made you feel, okay? Okay.
Maybe we should wake the girl up and leave.
What do we do?
No, I
about
feel
it?
like she's gonna be an issue.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true. She'll wake up in time. Let's go.
Or we
While
can just
she's
kill her.
asleep,
That's-
I'm gonna take every bit of jewelry
Please
off of
do
her
not
body.
kill my daughter. Please.
I'm more worried about him molesting her, to be honest.
Oh, I don't know.
It
if
is
you gotta worry
pretty
about
creepy how he
I-
knows
I
stick
was-
spells.
I'm just okay.
Just after the water.
I'm gonna lean back and I'm gonna lean into the king again. I'm gonna whisper in his ear. When she wakes up, tell her that she's ugly.
Or we'll kill you.
Oh, that's cruel.
That's
It
evil.
is.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay, and you
We
leave
do.
the town.
Wait.
Wait,
We
why
want
do we have...
like a house or something.
Yeah, we want a manor. I want to live in luxury here.
Yes, we'll have one built
Very
just
good.
for you.
With like a really cool crow's nest thing.
Okay.
And the furniture must be made out of mahogany.
I want a
Yes. Big-
fountain.
A big flag.
Yes,
And a
about-
statue.
Fountain, not waste of drinking water.
A fountain explicitly, an indoor fountain. You misinterpreted
That
that.
is drinking water.
Yes.
You mean like one of those weird drinking fountains?
Yes, a drinking fountain, but like an intricate one with a statue in it.
Press button and water comes out.
You will have all these things. Please just leave.
I need the water button. I need it now.
And a tree on the inside so I can scratch my
Here,
back.
have this bell. Just ring it whenever you want water.
Oh, thank you.
And remember, and I'll kind of like point my crossbow at him and do like the eye thing, but then I'll accidentally shoot the crossbow off to the wall.
He just cowers. He's He's like having
Heart attack again.
fucking stress, panic, anxiety, and stress attack. Please.
You may need to lay a hand on him again.
Lay on hands.
He still seems in pain. He just like you've mentally destroyed this man.
I can't lay on hands the emotional pain. I'm sorry.
You have mentally deconstructed and reconstructed this man, and
Let's go.
I'm off to the kitchen first, hang on.
You
Oh, the water's still frozen. Ah.
all right. Congratulations, you have completed one shot.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Congratulations, you
We like
win.
hijacked a town, basically.
Yep, that's a good one.
Urban fears
Yes.
over future of town.
We now work for a dragon and have just stolen a poor man's livelihood.
And the town
Fully
is